G'day guys, I'm really starting to be pissed off. YouTube is really pushing my buttons. I had a video up, HRT teen requests 360% in Australia. This video was taken down. Now, in that video description, I have a link to the original article. The link is super long, so I made a tiny URL, and if you click that, it goes directly to the source. Oh my God, will you look at that? It's the original source. And the original source has that face and the person's name. Now that name would have been changed for privacy because that's what the news articles do. So when I'm quoting that article, privacy has already been considered because they first tried to attack me for privacy, breaching privacy. So on the 15th, they sent me this, and the information reported as violating privacy is the entire fucking video. What? Excuse me? Not the person's name, not the person's face. The entire fucking video. And you've got 48 hours to take action. Get fucked. I did not break privacy. I reviewed their guidelines. I was giving information, reading the news and giving my opinion. That's not breaking privacy, especially when it's out there in the public domain. I totally lost my shit, went ballistic on Twitter at them, emailed them, and well, you can check the time up there. Just over an hour later, they sent me an email. No apology. They just sent me an email saying we've reviewed it and it doesn't break any of our privacy laws, so we're not going to take it down. For more information about removal process, check this video link. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Well, thanks for that, guys. Fucking brilliant. My content does not violate your policies and will remain on the site. So I'm thinking, that's a win. Excellent. Some snowflake tried to flag me for privacy, and they lost. That's amazing. And I never heard another peep from this until today, the 24th. I get sent an email, and the email says, we have taken your video down and given you a strike. What the fuck? So they list off all these video content restrictions. Predatory behavior, well, that wasn't happening. Stalking, that wasn't happening. Threats, I didn't threaten anyone. Harassment, no harassment there. Bullying, no bullying. Intimidation, no intimidation. It was me talking about shit. I wasn't directing that at any person. This issue is taken seriously and there is no excuses for such behavior. We remove comments, videos or posts, yada 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 yada, where the main aim is to maliciously harass or attack another user. I wasn't maliciously attacking any user. I wasn't directing it at anyone. It was an article I was reading about hormone replacement therapy, the request for that going up in Australia 360%. All right, CuntTube, let's appeal this. Let's appeal. Oh, wait, where's the appeal button? It's not there. So now I have to go looking for it. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, let's appeal this decision because the decision was made incorrectly based on some little snowflake's hurt feelings. Ooh, you may only appeal each video once. That's right, because if they turn around and say sorry, that's it, too bad. So we'll click yes and we will appeal it. But they'll give us the smallest possible amount of characters to use to explain why we are appealing it. Fuck, that's a good choice, isn't it? You think they'd give you a summary box so you can say, this is why, these are my sources, this is the reasoning, this is what's happening, this is what my video's about. No, we'll just give you like 100 characters. Fuckwits. All right, so I appealed, but I didn't have enough space. I wanted to tell them more. Now, as you can see, there no reply email you can't reply to. But luckily, the other email they sent on the initial privacy is a different email, so I was able to use that. So I emailed them. Okay, now you guys are really starting to tick me off. I am a trans advocate for real transgender and LGBT community. I have thousands of trans and LGBT followers. This story is a news story. The citation to the article is included. The story tells of how many children in Australia are starting HRT, hormone replacement therapy, which do not need to. There has been a jump of 360% in the last year, which is alarming. And you have the nerve to remove my video on Trans Kids Week? And by that, I mean that fucking video you put out with the hashtag #ProtectTransKids. So you tweet that out, and then you go and delete my video, which is to warn trans children, trans teens about HRT. Good fucking job. So tell me, YouTube, are you transphobic? Firstly, whoever is reporting this video is a non-binary fake trans person. They have had their feelings hurt because I am speaking the truth and sticking up for real transgender people. The people who have had to suffer through dysphoria. So one special snowflake gets their feelings hurt and then reports my video for a breach of privacy, which is false, but yet you acted on it. After investigation, you found out that it did not break any privacy guidelines. So this snowflake now reports the video for bullying and harassment. And you uphold that decision? Are you fucking brain dead? You can surely see that the same person is reporting that video in different ways just to get it taken down. Surely you've got half a fucking pea brain up there that you can fucking put 2 and 2 together. And you know the worst of it? You uphold this new decision without even warning me of yet another report on this video. You just straight out, boom, done. It's now gone. Fucking well done. That's infuriating. My video is not harassment, nor is it bullying. It is my opinion on what is going on in the article, and it also alerts the trans community of what is going on. Yet, you want to remove that information from the trans community. For shame, YouTube, for shame. So after the below accepting my video, now down below I've actually got their email saying that there is no breach of privacy, your video is well within the guidelines, yada yada yada. So after that has been accepted, you send me another email saying that my video is taken down and you give me a strike? I swear to God, this is some form of transphobia from YouTube. Please re-review your transphobic decision. Kind regards, Suit Trans Activist. So, let us sit back and watch the video that was taken down by a special snowflake because they got their snowflake feelings hurt. Let's watch it together and I'll review it as we go along. Now this whole intro thing here has actually been paid for, so it is legal to use, so they can't get me on that. G'day guys and welcome back. Alrighty, this next story is from the Gaystar News. Gaystar News, public news. It's a public website. It's publicised the face, the name. Now, if that person wanted their name to be private, that news site would have done it. Everything would have been dealt with. I am just reading the public news. And I've got a citation to it, so you can read if I've taken anything out of context. Australian transgender teens wanting hormone therapy up 360%. Now, you know what that tells me? That tells me that there's not more transgender people, there's more trans-trender Tumblr people. The fashion accessory, the ability to be different. And Tumblr has taught them well, and now we must get hormone replacement therapy. That's what this shit tells me. My opinion on trans-trenders, the Tumblr crowd, the fashion accessory, is all my opinion. I'm not pointing at one person out there and going, I hate you, I'm bullying you, I'm harassing you. None of this is harassment. None of this is bullying. It is my opinion. Number of teens wanting hormone therapy has jumped despite the costly legal process to get them. Well, I'm sorry, I just don't fucking believe that there's that many transgender people out there. There's a hell of a lot of trans-trenders, a hell of a lot of teens on Tumblr, and a hell of a lot of teens that are going to be fucked over while making a decision that they will regret later on. Oh, YouTube. Maybe it's this part. Maybe it's this part here where I actually show concern that kids might be fucking up their lives. Do you think that could be harassment? The number of Australian teenagers applying to start hormone replacement therapy, HRT, has jumped by 360%. Let me say that again. 360%. In Australia, people under the age of 18 must seek permission from the family court to begin HRT. The number of applicants to the family court rose from 5 in 2013 to 23 in 2016. Sydney's Inner City Legal Centre, ICLC, provides support to families going through the court process. I think it is because there is so much more awareness of transgender issues in the media. Yeah, Tumblr. Or maybe it's this part where I say, it's Tumblr. Maybe that part was harassment or bullying because everything else was just read from the article. We have kids and their parents that are identifying exactly with that. Yeah, Tumblr. Oh shit, I said it again. Tumblr. Tumblr. Australia is the only country that requires transgender minors to get court approval for hormone treatment. The court process can cost families tens of thousands of dollars and can be traumatic. Push to change the law. Go and get fucked. Now, when I replied, go and get fucked, that was to the article. Don't you little snowflakes watching this get offended? Because I was yelling at the article that I just read. In 2016, activism around the issue gained traction as families and groups lobbied to parliamentarians to change the law. Go get fucked. Well said, Suit. I couldn't have said it better myself. Teenager Georgie Stone gained national media attention with her story. You sure it's a her? Could be a him, might be an it, could be a zer, could be a zim. Fuck knows anymore. Now, don't go and get offended because we don't know what pronouns you fucking want to use. See, this is the issue. You've gone out of your way to make 3,000 different pronouns, and then when we question, we don't know what it is it a zim, zo, vo, you get offended. No, fuck off with that shit. That is not fucking harassment, nor is that bullying. with her story and led the campaign to change the requirements to get family court approval for minors to start HRT. Go and get fucked. In case it wasn't clear enough, go and get fucked. She, him, it, zia, zim, zim. Again, poking fun at the amount of different pronouns that we are all supposed to know. Poking fun at the article, not anyone watching. Went on to be named LGBTIQRSTUV Person of the Year. And now we are poking fun at the amount of letters that have been added to the LGB community. If you're offended, then you're a fuckwit. Ask my followers. A lot of them are from the LGB community. They're not offended. They see the pun. They understand what I'm talking about. It's not bullying. It's not harassment. At the Globe Awards, saying she would use the award to raise awareness about the issue. Get fucked. Once again, if you didn't understand what I was saying, let me reiterate. Get fucked.
I want to use the achievement to shed light on the court's interference surrounding the access of cross-sex hormones, and my aim is to achieve bipartisan support in the Parliament of Australia.
That was what the article said. How I read it is not only irrelevant, but also not bullying, nor is it harassment. It, z, zim, him, her, bing, whatever the fuck it is. Once again, poking fun, comedy, satire, not harassment, not hate speech, not bullying. Said, last year, the Chief Justice of the Family Court, Diana Bryant, said she would work tirelessly to remove the requirement. Diana, go and fuck yourself too. I think that was pretty clear. It wasn't directed at anyone watching. It was directed at what I was reading.
I accept it is difficult and stressful, and we need to try and find some more simple solutions.
Chief Justice Bryant said,
I've asked the Attorney General's Department if we could organise a round table involving the major hospitals and just see if we can sort out a simpler and consistent method of dealing with these matters. And can we also include the Tumblr crowd? Yes, can we do that?
The only part I added for comedy effect was include the Tumblr crowd. Bryant told ABC Online,
I would ultimately envisage an application that could be made relatively simple by consent.
No, you can't. Fuck off. If anything, we should be making it more difficult for children to go under hormone replacement therapy. No, I don't agree with this at all. With the amount of trans-trenders out there and the amount that Tumblr is converting every fucking day, 360%. Yeah, the numbers might seem small, but fuck, that's a big jump. What about next year? There's going to be fucking another 360% or more. Soon, everyone's going to be a trans-trender, and there's not going to be normal people out there to fucking breed. There won't be a generation after. There'll just be Generation Snowflake. And then they're all dead. Human race gone. None of that was hate speech. None of that was bullying. None of that was harassment. That was all genuine concern for the children that are going to fuck up their lives. YouTube, listen to the video in context. You fucking dickheads.
Straight